was shut. "Oh, come on," Tiger said. "You had power," Trevino said. Tiger knew better. Power comes and power goes. He'd learned that the hard way. "You're the best I've ever seen," Tiger said, not loudly. Trevino kept hitting shots, one rhythmic swing after another. The ball coming off the sweet spot of his club was something that sounded like joy. I picked up a golf club for the first time in Mr. Greenlee's 8th grade gym class at a public middle school where my mother later taught English, near the train station in the village of Patchogue on the south shore of Long Island. We were in the gym, hitting plastic balls off plastic mats with real clubs, aiming for backboards. A couple of months later, the U.S. Open was played at Winged Foot, 65 miles and several light years from my home. Our morning paper and Bible, the New York Times, devoted many column inches to it, with nods to Arnold Palmer, to Jack Nicklaus, to Lee Trevino. He was the Merry Mex that week in the paper's smudgy black ink. 11 years later, I was caddying in the PGA Championship at Cherry Hills Country Club near Denver. My player, the head pro from a club in Winged Foot's Long Shadow, made the cut and finished early. Later that Sunday, I watched Hubert Green and Lee Trevino duke it out for the title. That night, I was driving with Al Geiberger and his wife and their young son to Al's next event, the Jerry Ford Invitational. Al's son said something about Hubie Green. Al said, "I think Mike was rooting for Lee." I don't know why he said it. I remember it because it was insightful and unexpected, and because I was in the thick of Act One. We all remember what that's like. 15 years after that, Lee Trevino used a club I had designed while playing in his final British Open in 2000 at the Old Course. He wasn't playing to cash a check. His goal at age 60 was to shoot the lowest score he could, and that's why my little invention was in his bag, one of his 14 clubs. The E-Club, U.S. patent number 6,033,320. He played with it, and he bragged to reporters and others about its special powers. If that's not the highlight of my second act in golf, I don't know what is. Trevino was then at the start of his third. 0 to 30, 30 to 60, 60 to 90, if you start young and go deep. Trevino missed the cut. Not that it mattered. Tiger won. And then somebody flipped a switch. Another 21 years passed, and there was Trevino in his early 80s, but otherwise little changed, standing on that driving range in Central Florida, Tiger and Charlie Woods beside him. This was at the father-son tournament, as the founders used to call it. The broadcaster, Roger Maltby, was on the scene, the course whisperer. I asked him, "Does anybody know more about the golf swing than Lee Trevino?" Raj thought for half a moment and said, "No, nobody knows more about his own swing than Trevino knows about his." Charlie's swing was pure youth. Long, fast with the ball, flowing. He was Gumby, as Tiger once had been. Tiger's swing was a grunt. Trevino's was the art of invention. He had moved beyond the professional ranks and tournament ambition. He seemed half drunk. No, not literally. Standing and swinging on that range, lifted by the satisfaction that comes with being relevant and alive. Later was later. Later, he came down. He was done with golf for the day, and he had turned surly and rough. But for a while there, he had it in his hands, and the next day, maybe, he would have it again. This golf, the game for a lifetime, old people said when I was a kid, and here I am, repeating their words. I'm not apologizing for the role it plays in my life anymore. Golf taught me to be punctual, among other things, to be courteous, to be aware, to try. Golf is hard. I cite that as a positive. The people I've met along the way, it almost doesn't seem fair. Here are three. Pratima Sherpa, from Nepal, age 23, and playing college golf in Los Angeles. My colleague, Ryan French, from Alpena, Michigan, recovering fast food restaurant manager who found a place in the game in his 40s by writing about golf streamers.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.